During his last appearance, of course, he was part of a great panel talking about personal perseverance and community initiatives, crisscrossing across continents with a wide variety of projects, such as video shoots in Jamaica, with collateral all the way to creating commercials and advertising pieces for FIBA TV, and also being a major creative force behind community talent programs such as 106 in York. He always has something on the go. He is one of Toronto's finest gentlemen, and we have with us someone who describes himself as a video director, an editor, mentor, an all-round good guy with the $1 Million Smile. We got Dukey Dukez in the building. Welcome to Royalty Radio, my man.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm blessed. Amazing.
Of course, definitely, man. It's only been a while. It's about a few months since you were here the last time talking to us.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're back in the building again. I mean, since that time, of course, what are some of the few things that you've been up to since then?
Lately I've been working on a lot with FIBA TV, very closely with FIBA TV, and building the brand and building this new station that's gonna take over Canada.
Right.
You know, so and we're trying to build the support, trying to support artists and support everyone. Aside from that, I've been building my multimedia company, doing my workshops in the communities, traveling, shooting videos. I just stay busy. Just anything I can get my hand on, really.
Definitely, of course. We know an idle mind is the devil's workshop, right? So we don't want none of that.
None of that.
Now, of course, let's talk about FIBA TV. I mean, it stands for First Entertainment Voice of Africa Television. You know, it can be caught on Rogers 670 if you have Rogers. If you have Bell 5, it's on 2004-62. Now, talk to us. How did you get involved with this venture?
I mean, it's something that's been building for like we've been working at it for like over a year now.
Right.
You know, I mean, I did a lot of the graphics, the videos, anything to kind of help, you know, because I seen the vision, and sometimes the vision is very. I mean, once you see the vision, there's no price to it, so you just kind of stick with it until
the vision is priceless.
It gets there. Yeah. So, you know, like we just been working towards it, and it just got to the next level in the last couple of months. I mean, we launched on Bell, we launched on Rogers, and we've been getting a lot of content from all over the Caribbean because it's a Caribbean-based channel, Caribbean and African channel. So we're getting a lot of stuff from the African continent and everywhere, Jamaica, everything. We got interviews with everybody. So. It's a really big thing. It's the first all-black channel in Canada, so it's something that we should really celebrate.
Definitely. Now you're saying we. Who consists of it? You know.
There's a lot of people. There's a whole lot of people that's behind the scenes. I don't know if I want to. You know what I mean? But I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people behind it, and there's a lot of good people, a lot of key people that.
Is there a core?
There's a core, yeah.
There's a core. There's always a core to something.
Okay, and just describe. There's three of them at the very least.
Well, no, because then he has to segregate people, so just name the core.
Okay. No, the core. We're the FIBA team.
Okay.
We're the FIBA team.
You're running for mayor?
No. We're together. We're a team. We're very tight knitted, and you know.
Okay.
He's playing
it safe for sure. Of course, you know, you're trying to use this to increase the profile of African Caribbean content as well. I mean, you know, it's also something that we were talking about earlier, trying to promote, you know, local artistry as well.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of things that go on within the city that, you know, need coverage, and based on the various media outlets, sometimes there won't be something there for that particular outlet, for example. So I think this is one of those things that could cover.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely. We try to go out to everything. We were at Manifesto. We were covering Caravana. We cover a lot of stuff. We cover a lot of things. Anything that we read that really highlights the city and really puts our city in a good light. We try to be out there supporting with a lot of people. I mean, like people that are on the team. Like we really like someone like Farley Flex. Like he's a legend in Canada. He's someone who, you know what I mean, really took someone like Maestro to a level and stuff like that. So people that are on the team, they know what they're doing. And someone that has a fresh mind and a young mind like me, I kind of put my inputs in it, and we try to do what we gotta do.
For sure. Now, of course, if you're on the subway, TTC, be it Mississauga, wherever you are, you're gonna see a lot of the pictures out there.
The campaign.
The campaign, of course, going strong. Who are some of the artists, you know, for those who haven't, you know, seen any of them? Who are some of the artists that you've managed to, you know,
definitely. we had to really think about the local and who's really making the moves.
Right.
So definitely someone like Redway, someone like Tory Lanez.
Right.
We have a lot of people. We have Reamer Major on it. We have, man, the list goes on. Like it's just wherever you catch it, we just have a whole lot of artists. We have, and it's not just artists from Toronto. We have artists from Jamaica. We have artists from Trinidad. We have artists from Africa.
Okay.
That we want to really broaden the scope of this music, because it's not just rap. It's
Right.
not just hip hop. There's Afrobeat.
Right.
There's soca.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we gotta really pay attention to our culture,
Right.
the black community,
Yeah.
because we're making a lot of hits in a lot of different genres.
For sure, for sure. Now, of course, earlier we were also talking and you stated that G98, rumor has it that they're creating their own channel now. Now, you guys just started, but I mean, how do you see this competition even in Ottawa overall, right?
I mean, it's growth. There's a lot of growth in the city. There's a lot of growth in the city, and it's gonna build more opportunity for everyone.
Right.
So like it is what it is. It's unstoppable, and it's gonna bring a lot more light to the city. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Why now, though, do you think? In terms of, like, having our own channel? Because, like, black communities in Canada have kind of existed for a really long time, right? So why now?
I mean, it's not even just why now. There's a lot of attempts that we haven't heard of.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is just probably the first one that is breaking through to the local and breaking through to people, like having ads and seeing billboards.
Right.
This is probably the first. So there has been attempts. There has been a lot of attempts, but not everything makes it.
That's true.
So we're one of the
do you
people.
think this particular timing, like, what about this timing that allowed the door to open this time for this attempt?
Because the right people are behind it. The right team is behind it. The right structure is behind it.
Right.
It's being done right. And when things are done right, it always works.
Right. Filters through to the next
Yeah,
level.
exactly.
For sure, for sure. Now, Toronto, of course, it's known as an art-centric city. There are many things, regardless of the season, going on here. So it's hard to say that one would be probably bored or uninspired. How do you feel that Toronto is being defined currently?
In the arts culture,
In the arts culture.
there's just so many. First of all, there's a lot of art forms.
Right.
So the art culture is very, 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 like, we have a very talented base of people. That's in the music, that's in the painting, that's in everything. Basketball, like everything's an art.
Right.
And it's a time where we just really need to support each other and really come together and support each other's art.
As you said earlier, you are part of, you've been doing the annual community known as 106 in York.
Oh, yeah.
You've been doing that for a while. And you've also, you were also at Manifesto on behalf of Fever TV. Now, we stated that, earlier when Manifesto was happening and all that, we were stating that it's nice to have a lot of local talents out in the city doing their things.
Yeah.
I guess where we felt that there was a little bit of a slight was in terms of having a local headliner, or at least a nationally known headliner. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, it was nice to have Ryan Leslie out doing his thing, of course. But, how did you feel about not having a local headliner, headline such an event?
Like, I mean, it all goes back to the support of the city, because we don't look at our local artists as headliners. We don't treat them as headliners. So how are we gonna, like, give them a slot as headliners? Because if we said, yeah, Redway's gonna be the headliner, like, realistically, Toronto will talk, Toronto will not support. So it's just hard. Until we start supporting each other, that's when we can really put ourselves on that headline position. So right now, we gotta call people outside. If we bring someone from America, everyone shows up.
Yeah.
Which, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta really...
It's kind of backwards.
Yeah, it's kind of backwards. So, that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do, is trying to give our locals that headline spot. Just like how, like, we put FIBA TV, we put people on the billboards. Like, that hasn't been done before.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't been done before, so now we're giving that opportunity, and we're doing our part. So it's just about the city to really respond to it. So, yeah.
For sure. Now, I mean, in terms of the artists, of course, earlier in the week, I guess at the beginning of the week, of course, Tory Lanez was here at the Drake Underground.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about him? I mean,
oh man, Tory Lanez is he definitely performed. Like, he's an entertainer, and I think a lot of people really need to take note because he can really hold the stage down, and it's not like I've seen a lot of Toronto artists perform, and I've seen him perform, and they're two totally different people, and that's just being honest. And I think that's where we need to really understand is that like we really need to take note from people who have more experience or really possess the talent of, and really embrace it. We need to embrace what is here, because he had an amazing show.
For sure. I mean, he crowd surfed more than I.
Oh yeah. That was actually my first time seeing someone crowd surf like that. Like his feet were touching the ceiling.
Definitely.
Like it was crazy.
He crowd surfed about 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
And
He's a risk taker.
he's a risk taker.
No, he had the support.
At the end of the day too, he had support.
That's what they did. Like full hands.
He went from the front to the back.
Yeah.
And then went back again.
He could have probably stood up and walked.
Definitely, it could have been like that. I mean, he does have a lot of negative perceptions of him, of course. Starting with saying Drake's brother and all that stuff coming up. Do you think that based on all the hard work that he's done, do you think that at this point in time, those perceptions of him are still fair? Are they still valid?
Man, talent's talent. Like you just listen to his music and just decide from there. Don't decide for everyone has history.
For sure.
Everyone has history, so like we can't really be judging everyone based on what happened 5 years ago or something. Like let's talk about now. How about that? We talk about now.
Right.
And right now he's hot.
Definitely.
That's just what it is, plain and simple.
For sure. What do you think will be the next level for him? I mean, in terms of him, because a lot of people are always waiting for that cosign. I feel it's kind of embarrassing in a sense to always have to.
But I don't understand. Like honestly, I don't understand what this cosign thing is, because he was just on Meek Mill's album. He just went on tour with Wale.
Right.
He has a video with Kurt Cobain. I don't get it. Like what more do you need? What does Toronto need? Like who else is doing that?
Right.
So like you guys gotta I think people really gotta understand like what people are doing. Tory Lanez is doing it. He's there. He's one of the most established people in Toronto as an artist. Like realistically, let's be real about it. So I mean, like check his resume.
It speaks for itself.
It speaks itself. That's all. But
So
yeah.
what do you think the problem is? Because he's done a lot.
Well, now it's about bringing it back to Toronto, and we've been talking a lot, and like it's just about really now bringing it back to Toronto. We've been trying to figure out ways to do that. We're making it work. So we're gonna really show what Toronto can offer and stuff. So shout out to Tory Lanez.
For sure. Now Dukey Dukez is trying to transform the Toronto Odyssey. What exactly are you trying to bring forth so that you can transform Toronto in a way that it's never been seen before?
Okay, so right now, I do a lot of workshops in the community. I work with a lot of youth. I teach a whole lot of workshops. Like right now in the studio, as you can see, I'm teaching right now. I got two videographers here teaching them right now as we interview. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't know. I like to help. I try to give back. Right now I'm starting a new business, Core X Creative Group, which will focus mostly on young creatives in community with little to no post-secondary education, but can still provide the necessary skills to compete in the market.
Definitely.
Because I myself learned all my skills just by sitting on the computer, and it took me to a place where I've been able to work with Coca-Cola, Pan Am. You know what I mean? I've been able to attain a lot of corporate clients and a lot of things. So this company right here, I'm trying to really build this company that is sustainable enough to provide young creatives in our communities with jobs, with that connect to build a resume. So it's a work in progress. I got a pitch contest coming up next Thursday.
Definitely talk to us about that.
So I'm going to be pitching my business, Core X Creative Group. What it is basically I have 5 minutes up on stage to present this business idea. The winner gets $5,000 towards their business. So it's a lot of planning. I've been working a lot. I've been trying to really narrow down what exactly is going to be said and all that stuff. So and working on the business plan. I'm really trying to take it to a level where I can be that business that can really, because artists, the thing between artists is sustainability. like
Inconsistency.
So there's a lot of artists who just need that opportunity, and I want to be able to provide that opportunity. I want to be able to sit back and teach someone how to edit or how to shoot. Like that's where my passion is really at the end of the day. But I can still go fly to Jamaica and shoot a music video. I'm good regardless.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So if I know I can do that for myself, I want to at least try to do that for other people.
Definitely. And of course, this is it's called the Youth Art Stage Contest.
Yeah.
And it's at the Scarborough Civic Center. Right?
Scarborough Civic Center. It starts at 6:30.
Okay.
There'll be I think in my category there's gonna be 3 others pitching their business.
But you know you're gonna win, right?
Yeah, I'm confident.
You just gotta flash that smile.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand on stage and give them that $1 million smile.
There you go.
Yeah. No, but I've been practicing, and it's just good. It's just good to be up on stage and know that there's competition, and you have to really bring it. So it's putting me at a level of seriousness and really understanding how to present myself and how to speak and how to get my point across. Because that's a big issue with a lot of people in the community as well. And that's something I've been practicing on myself, is just my speaking, the way I enunciate and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been working.
Okay, definitely, for sure. So of course, the community come out, support you, make sure you.
Oh yeah, please come out, support. It's not just for me. It's for a lot of artists, and I really believe that this is gonna be the next thing that's gonna employ a lot of people.
For sure.
So I'm working. Yeah. What's up? It's your boy Dukes. You're now tuned in to Royalty Radio. Catch it every Tuesday, 8 to 10. RoyaltyRadio.ca. Check it out.
Want to do is continue his prime as a youngin'. All I wanted was to be that nigga. All they did was look at you